Hey, good evening, everyone. Are you hosting today's show? Yes, of course. I'm so glad to see all the educators here. Strings of the puppet can make you a potter to mold the young minds. Puppets are a favorite with everyone, but many do not realize the power of puppets in teaching. They are not just an aid to storytelling. If used intelligently, they can serve various purposes. Let's explore more about it. Good evening and a warm welcome to today's webinar, an amazing session with our esteemed guest. This is the 88th web training series as a part of CPD's by Bharat Sahodaya. Today's webinar is all about talkative puppets, the power of ventriloquism. Ventriloquism, the art of speaking without moving lips, through a puppet as a medium. In ventriloquism, the audience perceives speech sounds as coming from a direction other than their true direction. Puppet play in itself incorporates holistic development among the children, besides language development, emotional development, social development, and building self-confidence. It also amalgamates valuable skills, such as listening skills and motor skills, and help children learn and understand the world around them through safe and imaginative play. Who does not love to learn in a fun way? Happy, sad, angry, funny, or jealous. Puppets, while conversing with a child, can eliminate their shyness and even tutor them about their emotions during the interactions. Special thanks to Dr. Abdul Salam sir for giving me this opportunity to be the moderator for today's session. I am Jyoti Jain, an English educator from JBM Global School, Noida. With an experience of more than a decade in teaching senior classes and as senior coordinator for British Council for International School Awards. I have coordinated many inter and intra-school programs. In 2019, my voiceover embellished the annual function of my present school. I have recently moderated and conducted a few webinars and will soon receive felicitation for my CBE mentor training on successful completion of the training on competency-based education project of CBSE. Once again, we welcome all the educational fraternity. Dear participants, in today's session, we will talk about how to make the best use of soft puppets for classroom teaching, connecting the puppets to the emotions of the children, improving storytelling with puppets, and last but not the least, manipulations or making of puppets. So, without further delay, let me share how to be a part of this session. Kindly be visible and keep your mics on mute. Any query during the webinar can be posted in the chat box. There will be a question-answer round by the end of this session. And you will raise your hand, we will unmute you, or alternatively, you can use the chat option to type your questions at the end of the session. We will be available on Facebook and YouTube. Please be attentive listeners and actively participate in this session. The participants will receive a certificate only after filling the feedback and the certificate form, which will be shared at the end of the session. And a humble request to everyone, stay connected till the end. It gives us immense pleasure to welcome our program director, Dr. Abdul Salam Sir, the General Secretary of CBSE Bharat Sahodaya Complex. Besides being the principal of Oxford School, Trivandrum, he is a dynamic personality whose experience spans over 23 years as a proactive educator. He is a certified HR professional with a vast educational expertise and training skills, ranging from India and abroad. Sir holds several positions besides being a CBSE resource person and CBSE Deputy Training Coordinator of Trivandrum region. His focus is on the empowerment of the stakeholders of education, for which he strives hard with good number of initiatives for collaboration with various personnel from all walks of life. He has also led his students and teachers to many international collaborations. May I now request Dr. Abdul Salam Sir to address the audience, please. Over to you, sir.
Good evening and hearty welcome to everyone who has gathered here with us today. And Jyoti ma'am, that was an excellent beginning. I take this opportunity to congratulate you because you have come with those puppets and you made an attempt, to set the atmosphere. That is very important. Before we teach, before we deliver anything, we have to set the atmosphere. So congratulations, and hope everybody is doing well. I also appreciate each and every participant for joining us because I can see the educators who are not even dealing with lower kids have joined us. So that shows your enthusiasm to learn. We educators should be continuous learners like this, and we can see that we have the room full now with 1K participants. In fact, there were more than 2,000 people. I am receiving messages and calls. They are not able to join, but don't worry, this will be broadcasting maybe tomorrow. And it's definitely a wonderful opportunity that we have with Santosh Kumar, a very talented personal from the field of ventriloquism, which is a very powerful tool as far as teaching is concerned. And he is around the globe with lots and lots of shows demonstrating how ventriloquism can be the most powerful tool in terms of handling the kids, not only kids, other children as well, because as Jyoti Jain has briefed, it is helpful in developing lots of skills. And NEP, the new education policy, emphasizes on the skill development of children, and that is where we have to focus upon. And that is the very reason Bharat Sahodaya is looking into all possibilities, exploring each and every possibility to help the teaching fraternity to enhance the skill of students, especially from the lower grades onwards. And soon we are coming next week with a NLP, that is literacy and numeracy, foundational literacy and numeracy, FLN. So please get connected again, and let this be a very good beginning. And I take this opportunity to welcome each and every participant. Let's put our hands together to welcome Mr. Santosh Kumar. the ventriloquist, and we have Dr. Jayanti, our patron, joined us today. Thank you so much for joining. Let's lend our ears to them. Thank you so much. Over to Jyoti. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. The next to honor us with her presence is our distinguished program collaborator, Dr. Jayanti. Dr. Jayanti is the patron of Bharat Sahodaya, the principal of Sri Chamudi Vidyapidam, Trivandrum, with an experience of more than 3 decades. We welcome you, ma'am. We are extremely privileged to have you here. Now, I would like to invite Dr. Jayanti to do a short felicitation.
Good evening. I'm so happy that this is the 88th series. Mary Stamkin, here am I. How are you this morning? Very well, I thank you. Run away home, the run away home. In olden days, these type of puppets are talkative to the classes to that time. I am so happy to the Santosh sir and Jyoti, Jay, and all the participants. Hearty welcome our Bharat Sahodaya. Thank you so much and God bless you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. A great person attracts great people and knows how to hold them together. It is a matter of great pride that our resource person, CS M. Santosh Kumar, Company Secretary and world-renowned ventriloquist artist, has accepted our invitation to be with us in spite of his busy schedule. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. I'll rather say we are obliged by your presence. We all hope that we are able to learn a lot from you to implement these fascinating techniques of ventriloquism. Let me take this opportunity to introduce world-renowned ventriloquist artist, Mr. M. Santosh Kumar, for today's webinar on the enthralling topic of talkative puppets. Experience the magic of ventriloquism. Mr. M. Santosh Kumar is a company secretary, a passionate ventriloquism artist. He hails from Hyderabad. He is a regular participant of international convention at Kentucky. He regularly visits and performs in Middle East, USA, UK, and Sri Lanka. He is the regular resource person and consultant with NIE, Times of India, CCRT, Center for Cultural Resources, Government of India, training school teachers across the globe, Early Childhood Association of India, British Library, Amar Chitrakatha Learning Center, and other international organizations. He regularly performs for TV5, TV9, and other popular television channels. We are honored to have you with us today. We welcome you, sir, with all respect and regards. Here, I would like to remind you all that this is an interactive session. Sir would be delighted to answer all your questions. So make sure to note down your questions and ask them in live chat. Imagination will get you everywhere. So now, let's delve into the cognizance of this innovative learning on the use of talkative puppets in classroom teaching. We are keen to explore this magical world of puppets. Over to you, Mr. Santosh Kumar. Over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for introducing me. And I thank Abdul Salam sir. I thank Jyoti ma'am. I thank all the teachers for here. Interacting with the teachers is not the first time. Last 25 years, I've been directly talking to the teachers and doing the workshop for the teachers. And I was also doing the workshop when the pandemic started and lockdown started. There were many teachers who were not knowing how to do online sessions for the children, especially primary teachers. This is a challenge. And because I'm being working regularly with the TV channels and other things, I had an idea how to do sessions. Then I started exploring. Somebody called me from the Bangalore and said, "Sir, we are from an international school, and we have teachers, but they are not so much exposed to the online. And now we have to take the challenge, and we have to do a session for the children. Can you help our teachers to learn?" So that's how I started learning to use this online session, and I started understanding how to talk to teachers, how to make them understand. Last 1.5 years, I'm doing this regularly, not only for the children in India, I'm also doing the shows for the teachers and children in Malaysia, Singapore, Thailand, Philippines, and UK and USA. The reason why I'm saying is the challenges are everywhere. We need to find solutions. So with that, I start my session. I would like to, because summing up the 25 years of experience is a tough challenge, but I'll try to pick up the good things and I'll showcase good things, best things for you, because the time is not so much for me and the things I need to share is a lot, but I'll try to share as much as possible within given time. Hi. Hi. Many people doesn't know ventriloquism, and I'm happy that Jyoti Jain ma'am and Abdul Salam sir first time they said ventriloquism correctly, because in international schools they pronounce it as a ventriculism or ventriculism. It's not a ventriculism, it's a ventriloquism. It's a Latin word. Okay, you keep quiet and let me talk. You want to talk? Yeah. Who is this lady? That lady. Who is that? No, you should not call that she. Okay, who is she, lady? Who introduced you? Who introduced me? Yeah, she's Jyoti Jain. Did she say anything about me? She didn't say anything about you. What is this, madam? You said everything about Santosh is that, Santosh is this, and she didn't say anything about me. It's not a mistake here. No, it's not a mistake, I know. Yeah, it's your mistake. He always takes credit for what I do. He never tells about anything about me. He never said, yeah. So we need to show a lot of things to children, and the way the teachers need to show to children also should explain. Okay, where are the children? The children are not, the teachers are there. Okay, where are the children? Teachers will go to school and train the children. Okay. Yeah. You didn't say anything about me. I didn't say anything about you. We're going to ventriloquism. What is that? Ventriloquism. Ventriloquism. Okay, what is that? It's VEN. Okay. TRA. Okay. LO. Okay. ISM. Can you repeat? You want to repeat? Yeah. Okay. VEN. Okay. VEN. TRA. KRI. Not KRI. TRA. Okay. TRI. Yeah. LO. QISM. KISM. Not K. Q for Q. Okay. Q for Queen. Not King. Queen. Okay. See, we have Jyoti Jain ma'am. She knows how to pronounce. So if you say something wrong, what she will do? She'll give us imposition. She'll make us to sit and she'll make us to do the. We are online. I will outsource everything to her only. No, I'm not outsourcing anything. That's how the children are doing these days. Okay. So we'll say properly. Okay. QISM. Okay. QISM. Right. Okay. QISM. GSM. Not ISM. Okay. GISM. Okay. ISM. Ventriloquism. Ventriloquism. I can't say ventriloquism. I can say ventriculism. It's difficult to talk to you. Difficult. Don't talk to me then. Right. The script, what I do is, this is a script which is very helpful to children of PP1, PP2. I do shows for children of the primary, for middle classes, for higher classes also. For middle classes, I take different topic. For higher classes, I take the topic on leadership skills. And for primary children, most of schools ask me to tell about the hygiene and safety things. And to attract the child's attention, you need to be creative. Every person is creative. And unfortunately, most of us, why we try to copy other person. And if you copy other person, then you cannot bring the uniqueness in you. The only way to bring uniqueness is you need to do your own research, R&D. I do a lot of R&D. I read a lot of books about the children. I attend a lot of workshops, and I put everything into practice. And I also experience and experiment on my sessions, and that's how I'm able to pick up my script. You keep telling all the stories. Don't talk to them. Okay, what do you do every day? Don't mind is always telling the stories. I'm not telling the stories, I'm telling reality. No, you're telling the story. Okay, what do you do? Every day, eating, sleeping, eating, sleeping. No school, no teachers around, eating, sleeping. Eating, sleeping? Yeah. What do you do? I get up, I sleep, then I wake up. You get up and you sleep and you wake up. Yeah. What's the difference between getting up and waking up? Getting up, I sleep and I get up. And then I sleep, then I wake up. When my mother says, get up, get up, get up, then I wake up. You wake up? Yeah. Then I go to washroom. Then I sleep in the washroom. In the washroom? Yeah. Then my mother shouts, come out, come out, come out. Then I come out. Then she says, eat breakfast. Eat breakfast. Then I don't like breakfast here. Right? She says, eat ants, eat bananas, eat oranges. Then I don't like ants, I don't like bananas, I don't like oranges. So what do you like? I like cake, I like pizza, I like burger. But pizza, burger, noodles, or cakes are the junk food. You're not supposed to eat. You're not supposed to eat. Okay. Then my mother says, drink milk, drink milk. Then I don't like milk here. Why? Milk is white in color, and I don't like white color. What do you like? I like Coke. I like Thumbs Up. I like Mazda. I like Sprite. But Coke, Thumbs Up, Mazda, Kalish, you're not supposed to drink. And you're not supposed to drink. Then why do they keep it in the fridge? Why do they keep it in the fridge? Yeah. Because sometimes you get a relative, sometimes you get a friend. Then you can have not every day. Not every day. Not every day. Okay. I don't want to talk. Go. Hello. Please come back. I don't want to come. Please come back. No, I don't want to come. Please, Cheaty, everybody's watching. We have more than 1K teachers who are watching us. Please come back. Please come back. Okay. Please come back. Okay. Please come back. That's my head. Oh, this is your head? Yeah. This is your head? Yeah. This is your real head? That's my real head. Everything is real. Everything is real. Everything is original. Everything is original. Come back. I don't want to come. What do you want to do? I want to sing a song. See, you can't ruin my show. I'm supposed to talk. You're not supposed to. I want to sing a song. You take the permission from Abdul Salam sir, Jyoti J ma'am. No, I don't want any permission. Right? I am the king. You're the king? Yeah. Okay, what do you want to do? I want to sing a song. Come down. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Okay, what song you want to do? There was a song in this song. Oh, there, oh, here, there, oh, here, come down. Come down. Nobody's clapping for me. No, they will not clap. Come down. Okay, I'm coming. Come down. Where is my phone? Your phone? Yeah. The phone is ringing? Yeah, it's ringing. Excuse me, I got a call. You're in session, I'm supposed to talk to the phone. I can. Excuse me. You turn your head. Who is calling? Why you want? He's always asking. Who is calling? Who is talking? Turn your head. Okay. Hello, Inky. Yeah, I'm in a session. Yeah, it's called CSC Schools Association. Yeah. They're very good people. Yeah. I don't know what is his name. Hello, mister. What is the name? My name is Santosh. Turn your head. Okay. His name is Santosh. He's doing ventriloquism. I don't know what is that. Yeah. What time the show is going to over? I don't know. Hello, Mr. Santosh. What time the show is going to over? Yeah, it will over by 6 o'clock. Turn your head, okay. Inky, we'll meet at 6:30, yeah. Okay. I'll meet you at 7 o'clock for the dinner. Okay? See you. Bye. Hello. Can the phone? No. This is my phone. This is my phone. This is my phone. This is my phone. Is a phone? Please give back. No. What do you want to say? Many children, they keep the phone close to the eyes. Keeping close the eyes is not good for health. They do like this. Don't keep the phone close to the eyes. Yeah. And some children, they do like this. Okay, it's not good. No, this is not good. Okay, remove it. And can you give the back phone? Yeah, I can give. Okay, right. Thank you. And now you can go. I want to see. No, I want the magic show. You want the magic show? Yeah. Okay. Where is my cap? Cap? Yeah. Okay. There's a cap. What do you want to do? I want to do magic show. What am I show? Yeah. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Whatever. I don't want to sing. Sing. You're not able to sing. What should you do? Please remove the cam. Should remove the cam. but you're not shouting. You should not scream. Okay. He's always putting care on it. It's a gag. Believe it now. The magic show. Yeah, here is my magic. This is the magic pan. Yeah, this is my magic pan. 1, 2, 3. Floor, go. Floor, go. You should not go. You should focus. You should concentrate. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Abracadabra. 4. Abracadabra. 5, 6. It's gone. Huh? Where is the floor? Huh? Who took the floor? I don't know. Jyoti Jain, did you take? No, she didn't say. Who took the floor? Where is my floor? I don't know. Did you take? No. Where is my floor? Where is my floor? You need to say again with concentration. You'll get back floor. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. And what happened? What happened? It went into your mouth. Many children, they put the pencils, sharpeners, and small toys in the mouth. That's not good for them. Okay, so you need the message to them. Why did you put the floor in my mouth? No, it went in your mouth. Okay, say thanks, Tim. Thank you. Say bye. Bye. That's good. And I got one more puppet. What is the name? No. What is that? I want to say tongue twister. Huh? Tongue twister? What is that? She sells seashells at the seashore. She sells seashells at the seashore? Yeah. Okay. Can you say? You want to say? Yeah. Okay. Seashells at the seashore. Say it again. Seashells at the seashore. No, you can go now. We don't have time. No, you can go now. You can go. Seashells at the seashore. You can go now. Okay, and I got one more puppet, which is one of the highlight of the show. This is the Jurassic Park. No. No. Good. Good. What? So these are the puppets which I use it when I'm doing the show. These are the not only puppets, but other puppet also I'll show. And before that, I also want to demonstrate the technique because I attend International Ventriloquism Convention. Somebody came to my school when I was in my 7th class and I did a ventriloquism. I got very much fascinated. I started after 10th class. I met a lot of people. Then I traveled across the country to learn something about ventriloquism. After passing my graduation, post-graduation, and passing my company secretary professional exams, I got a job. Then I still wanted to learn ventriloquism. Then I went to America to meet some of the top people in the world, Ron Lucas, Jeff Denham. And it's called International Ventriloquism Convention. What happens there? There are people, almost 1,000 people coming from all over the world, Japan, Germany, Spain, Finland, England. It's a 4-day festival. We get a chance to meet the ventriloquists, so the top ventriloquists. We can buy the puppets. I brought all these puppets from there. And we also meet the people in Japan, Germany, Spain, Finland, and we learn something from them. Japan is using these puppets as a puppet therapy to control the aggressive behavior of the child. These days, everybody is using the phones and the challenge. So the children's behavior is becoming a big challenge for all the teachers. They're using the puppets to control the aggressive behavior of the child. So I just learned something from those teachers. I really want the teachers in India also to explore this art form. And why I started teaching this to the teachers is, unfortunately, many schools, they have very good, wonderful puppets in the classrooms, in the schools. What they do is they just put in the first room as the decorative pieces. Unfortunately, I could see Jyoti ma'am and bringing some puppets, but I go to different schools. I see a lot of good puppets in the showcase. What is the use of those puppets in the showcase? And at the most, what teacher does is she takes a puppet and she switches on the music from the Google and she just moves the puppet. See the way I move the puppet, see the way I manipulate the puppet. It has shows that all this is having a life in it. You need to bring the life in it. The only way to bring the life in it is you need to believe that puppet is having a life, and you need to practice. I'm practicing every day, every day, every day. The only way to master smart is practicing. That's all. And how much time it needs? People watch TVs for hours together, unwanted serials, unwanted movies. You can spend at least 30 minutes on mastering this art form. It will help you. And to learn this art form, it's just not enough to know the art. You should also read good books. You should also listen to good motivational speeches. What happens? It changes your personality. When you don't change your personality, when you come with the same mindset, then you'll not be able to perform. Am I audible, ma'am? Jyoti ma'am? Do you have any problem? Fine?
Now
Okay.
it's better, sir. Now
It's fine. Okay, it's fine. Okay, fine. Okay, sorry. Right. Is it now okay? Is it okay? Thank you so much, ma'am. I'm sorry if I'm not audible, please let me know. There's one challenge we've always faced. Sometimes the mic is on the mute, sometimes, okay? The participants are not able to listen. Fine. So you need to change your personality. Teachers, unfortunately, most of the classes, workshop, what we attend is we only learn to improve our skills. But you need to change. The only way to change is you need to attend a lot of other workshops also. You need to motivate yourself also, because teachers are going to shape the future of this country. I believe that all the children whom you're teaching, tomorrow they'll become some of the top leaders in the world. They may become a top scientist who is going to find solution for the pollution, who's going to find solution to a lot of problems we're facing today. Today, because of one corona, one bacteria, all schools are shut down. All the schools are shut down. Unfortunately, many teachers lost their jobs, and unfortunately, teachers doesn't have any support from the government of India or governments. Some teachers are not at all having any support. All this we are facing. We don't know tomorrow. These children may become experts and may also find solution in a week's time or in a 10 days time, and we may need not close the schools doors. Okay, so you can imagine if you close the schools for 1 year, what will happen to child? Many parents were very happy because schools are closed, you're not paying paying the fees. But what will happen to child? Child will be enjoying 1 week, 1 month, but whole year sitting at home, not studying. And there are some comedy videos which are made by some people. When child is suddenly attending the school, they even forgetting the teacher's name. They don't even remember which class they were in the last year, and they don't know what they're studying. And they're saying, sir, every day we're playing cricket, we are enjoying it. So these are the challenges we are facing, teachers, right? And I'll show you one more socks puppet, how to make a socks puppet. This is a socks. This is a simple socks. Some teachers ask me, sir, we don't have puppets. For those teachers, you can make the puppets with the socks, right? And this is. Okay, this is very simple. What I did is I just kept the tube in this. Okay, I kept this tube in this, and this is a rubber band. And last summer, I explored the online market, and you will not believe me. Last summer, in May month, I was doing a workshop for the children of a school called Clay Play School. You know how much I could earn? I made 1.5 lakh rupee just doing summer online workshop, teaching the children for 45 minutes. Can you imagine a person sitting at home doing earning 1.5 lakhs? So I could do it. I conducted 30 workshops. Each workshop was 5,000 and 1.5 lakh. Within 2 weeks of time, I could get it. So it's very easy to make this puppet. I was teaching a lot of children. Why I'm also telling all these things? Teachers, don't lose your heart. Okay, good days are going to come, and all you will go back to school. And the people who lost their jobs will get the jobs also. People who lost their salaries and all, everything will become normal. Don't lose your heart. Be positive, because if you lose a good teacher, it's impossible to make a teacher. Okay, it's not overnight making a good teacher. It takes years to make a good teacher. And if you lose one good teacher, It's very difficult. In this country, we lose a good teacher means children's future will be in a lot of problem. We are going to shape the future of the children. So please don't lose your heart and be committed and have a lot of positive attitude, and you will really win this war against Corona and other things, right? Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. Right. This is a socks, right? And I can just kept the two bindis. Right? There's two bindis. Right? Okay. Say hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you? I am fine. I am fine. Right. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm doing ventriloquism. What is that? Ventriloquism is art of voice through without moving lips. Okay. Can you do the ventriloquism? I can do. Okay. You can do? Yeah, I can do. Can you say tongue twister without moving the lips? Tongue twisters? Yeah. What tongue twister? And you can say ice cream, you scream, we all scream ice cream. Okay, ice cream, you scream. Not ice cream, it's ice cream. You scream. We all scream ice cream. Okay, ice cream, you scream, we all scream ice cream. Okay, can you read it without moving the lips? Without moving the lips? Yeah. Okay. Ice cream, you scream without I am not able to do. Okay. Okay. Say it. Hello lorry, blue lorry. Hello lorry, blue lorry. Okay. Hello lorry, blue lorry. Hello lorry, blue lorry. Without moving the lips. Without moving the lips. Yeah. Hello lorry, blue lorry. Hello lorry, blue. You're not able to do. Not able to do. Yeah. It's very difficult. Very difficult. Yeah. Okay. And so my teachers are watching. So how to make this girl puppet? Okay. This is a simple ribbon. Just take a simple ribbon. This is becoming a girl puppet. Okay. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm fine. What is your name? My name is Cecilia. Huh? My name is Cecilia. Cecilia? Yeah. Cecilia, what do you do? I go to online school. You go to online school? Yeah. Okay. What is school name? Kukuli. Huh? Kukuli. Googly? Yeah. How do you say? G-O-O-G-L-E. Kukuli. It's not Google. It's Google. It's Google. Okay. It's Kukuli. Google. Kukuli. Okay. What are you learning? Twinkle, twinkle, little star. How I wonder what you want. Like a diamond in the sky. Very good. One more. Johnny, Johnny, yes, eating sugar, no, oh, you're not. Very good. Can you say ABCD? Okay, say thanks to. Thank you. It's going. Where is Cecilia? Where is Cecilia? Cecilia? Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. She's gone. Where did she go? She's gone. I'll remove you. No, don't. Hey, you remove your dress. Madam, you remove your dress. I didn't remove your dress. That was socks. I just kept it and I'm removing it. Okay. That's good. Go. Okay, that's good. So this is how I made this puppet to talk. Now I will wait for a minute. If you want to ask me questions, you can ask me. I request the Jyoti Jain ma'am to read this question because I can't read so many questions, right? And after taking 1 minute explaining, if you have any questions, I'll answer it for 2 minutes. And again, I'll show you all the techniques, I'll explain you, because I believe that I don't keep any secrets with me. I teach all the secrets to teachers. The reason is we don't know. Some of the teachers may pick up this art form, may start practicing it, may start doing it. And those teachers definitely was going to make the change for the entire school to the whom they're teaching. Right? If they're teaching for PP1, PP2, they're going to go with a new confidence, and it's going to do a new whole sessions for children. Okay, so teachers, if you have any questions, you could put in the chat box, and Jyoti Jain ma'am is going to ask them. Somebody raised a hand. Indira ma'am. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Jyoti Jain ma'am, please read the questions if they have.
I'm reading the questions, sir. So we have already few questions.
You're on mute, ma'am.
Am I audible now, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's time to ask questions
mute,
from our
I think
esteemed
the admin
guests.
should allow you.
No,
Okay.
Jyoti ma'am has a
Fine.
few questions already. Participants has given.
Lord,
She is reading out the question.
99 plus 100 plus comments here. I don't know. Right. How to record this dialogues? Right. How to?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'm coming to the
your
questions.
voice is on mute. You're on mute, ma'am.
I'm
Okay.
audible. Am I audible, sir?
Fine. I think
Yeah.
this is some common questions.
Yeah,
Okay,
we have
fine.
some
Madam,
common questions
Jan
with
ma'am, your
us.
mic is on mute. You're not able to hear your voice. You need to unmute yourself. I don't know. Maybe the admin is not allowing you. It doesn't matter. I'll just, I don't know. But these are some questions which common questions people ask me. How to make the puppet. This is how I'll show once again how to make the puppets. And the art form, it's very easy. Okay, it's very easy. It's like I close my lips like this. I close the teeth like this. Okay. And one thing I want to tell you, teachers, when I started my training classes, when it was, my age was around 18, 19 years. I was in degree final year. My teacher did not come to take the session. We have a training center called CCRT. It's called Center for Cultural Resource and Training. Government of India invites teachers from all over the country, and they connect the puppet workshop and all those. And they invite my teacher to take the session on voice modulation. So one day my teacher did not come. So he called me, Santosh, can you go and talk to the teachers and do the voice modulation session workshop for them? I went there, and the teachers were 45 plus, and the teachers all from all over the country, teachers from the Haryana, Punjab, Nagaland, and teachers from the Manipur, teachers from the South. And when they used to give me sessions all in post lunch, it's 2 o'clock. So when government even invite the teachers, they give very good lunch, good accommodation, everything is nice. So after having very good lunch, if you give ACs on, nice ACs on, and you make the teachers to sit, they're sleeping like this. Then I took stand on stage and said, "My name is Santosh. I am going to teach I'm going to teach the voice modulation techniques." And teachers used to take me very light. What this kid will teach? Then 5 minutes, I used to do all the exercises and make them do exercises, and I used to get a grip on them. And after 10 minutes, everybody was in my control, and I used to take 3 hours class. And since then, last 20 years, every time they give me post lunch, it's a challenge for me, but I do it. So this is my experience, okay, working with the teachers of 45. And I used to get some young teachers who are just qualified and getting the teaching field. So what my request is, you need to watch it. My teacher, Padma Shri, Dr. Neral Venumadha, used to say, we all have photographic memory. Once we see, we should get into the mind, okay? No second time teaching, only first one time teaching. So you all should observe me carefully, right? See. These are teeth. Anybody can learn. Let me tell you, women can learn, men can learn, kids can learn. When I go to international workshop, we get a lot of ladies who are doing ventriloquism. I got a friends who are from Japan. They formed as a team doing ventriloquism, right? You can also learn when there's no age gap, age requirement. If you're 60, you can learn. If you're 70, you can learn. I'm teaching to the people who are 75 plus also. I'm teaching children who are 60 years old also. Everybody can learn. It's very easy. See, like this, you can take it. A, E, C. You just need to close the lips like this. You need to close the teeth. A, E, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, E, J, U, X, Y, Z. Yeah, Jeff Dunham is one of the best ventriloquists in the world. I meet him when I go to international ventriloquism convention. I learned all these techniques from them. Okay, just need to close. Need to close like this. Starting, you should practice like this. A, E, C, D, E, N, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, E, X, Y, Z. Okay, then close it. A, E, C, D. Don't close the lips total. Okay, just clear the space. A, E, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, E, N, X, Y, Z. Okay, and this is my hand, right? And you should not do like this, you should do like this. And if your teachers, you're using the puppets, no, what you do is you need to put the hand and don't do like this. If you do like this, no, then the shape of the mouth will go. Okay, so what you need to do is you should just do like this, right? Because that arrangement space is such a way that you can't move like this. If you move like this also, this will go out of shape and it will look interesting. So just do like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you need to practice 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, do it like this, do it like this, and do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And to do this ventriloquism, and you need to have a good concentration, and you should have very much focus. You'll not believe me. I passed my company secretary exams because I'm a ventriloquism artist. This art helped me. And let me tell you, teachers, if you have talent, please nurture this talent. Don't ignore the talent, because one day This talent is going to take you around the world. My talent of ventriloquism is taking me to the countries like Dubai, to countries like London, to countries like America. I'm visiting America every year. And every year I go to America, I stay for 1 month. I go to a lot of places, New York, New Jersey, Kentucky, Houston, Talkative, work with a lot of teachers, attend the workshop, work with a lot of teachers and a lot of summer schools there. And Dubai also, I do sessions for the international schools. In London also I perform. So this talent is taking me everywhere because of this Corona, because lockdown, I'm not, otherwise I'm supposed to go to South Africa and Mauritius. Same, working with the teachers, working with the children. I love working with teachers and children because you are very important to this country. And I'm a company secretary. I get a salary of 1.2 lakhs, but I love this teaching. So I quit my job and I'm into this entirely full time. Some people ask me, sir, are you able to make money? Yes, I'm able to make money. I do sessions in the teachers online sessions for the teachers in Dubai, and for Germany also. I get all foreign exchange in terms of dollars and dirhams and currencies, foreign currency. So there is no shortage of money in this world. Only thing is you should have good attitude. You should have positive attitude. Then you can do everything. If you don't have positive attitude, you're always thinking, you're always worrying. Your mind is positive means you'll attract positive things. I don't know who is Abdul Salam sir. I just met him 2 weeks back. And one afternoon I was sending an email. I sent an email, immediately called me and said, Santosh, I received your mail. I'm so happy to know that you're doing ventriloquism. Do a session for my school. I did a session. Then immediately said, can you do a session for the CBSE school? I never knew that I can do a session for the CBSE school online. Right? I did a CBSE schools for the Bangalore teachers, but not to the entire country, say for the CBSE schools. So it's an opportunity here. If your mind is positive, you'll attract positive things. If your mind is not positive, you're disappointed, discouraged. Life is valuable. So please take this life as a valuable. Don't think that you got unlimited time. You got very limited time. You don't live for 200 years. You live for 60, 70, 80 years, the max 95 years. So this life is very important, right? So that's what all I want to tell you. Right. Okay. You can learn this art form. Nothing is impossible. You can learn this art form. I can share you a lot of links also where you can download from the website. You can learn a lot of ventriloquism tricks. It's very easy. Okay. Yeah.
A E C D E N G H I J K L. Eh? What is your name?
Huh?
What is your name?
My name?
Yeah.
My name is Santosh.
Eh? What is your name?
My name is Santosh.
Okay. What do you do?
I do ventriloquism.
Eh? Ventriloquism. What is that?
It's called art of voice.
Oh, it's art of voice throwing.
Your mind should be concentrated. Focus, 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 focus. How many of you read the books, teachers? You are reading the good books. It's very good. Some teachers will not read any book. They only read the material. That's all. Please don't do that. Read a lot of books. I read at least I read 30 to 40 books in last summer about the children, about the how to do improve the art and all these things. This helped me. If you reading and writing. I always give advice to children when I do the workshop. Reading and writing is important. Reading and writing will focus your mind. I always tell the children, at least they should read 1 page before they sleep. And they should write 1 page handwriting before they sleep. Because every day reading, writing will help your mind to stay focused. Once your mind is focused, it becomes disciplined. Your mind is disciplined, you'll not get wavery thoughts. Always what is happening that side, what is happening to this side, what is going to my teachers are doing. All this is nonsense. Forget. When you read, your mind becomes positive, you're positive, right? So this is how I do it. And any more questions? Because I'm not able to read a lot of questions there. I see there's 100+ questions, and Jyoti Jan ma'am is on mute. So this my job is a bit
Yes,
tough, but
sir,
I'll
I
do it.
can ask.
No problem. This is the
you
puppets,
allow.
and this is the different puppets. Okay, one secret of these puppets is you need to move this way, and this doesn't have this much. Okay, and do it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it's very difficult. Let me tell you, teachers, it's not easy. Some people, oh, what is there? I can do that. It's not. There's a rhythm is there. There is a systematic is there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You need to concentrate your mind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, then only we'll be able to do. Right. Okay. This is one more puppet. And touch the puppet. Many people don't know how to touch the puppet also. See, make them puppet to sit like this. See, it's looking lively. Jyotijan ma'am, you had a puppets. No, what you're doing, you're trying to see. Make him to sit like this. Your hand should be, let me tell you, teachers, there's no need for you to have any background. If you put your hand properly, do it like this. See, my puppet mouth is open. See the emotion, connecting to the puppets, connect the emotion children. How you connect the emotion children? First, you should show the emotion. It's keeping your mouth open. Close it.
Yeah, what is that you're doing? What is that you're doing?
I'm doing ventriloquism.
Oh, what is that?
I already told you. I'll tell you again.
Yeah, okay.
See, this is, see. If you can play the music also, And I'll show you there's an app called Anchor app, ANCHOR, Anchor app. Okay, please download Anchor app. Right? What is the Anchor app is going to help is it's like a very small app. You can get it on your mobile phones. You can record your own voice, and there is also one more stories. I'll tell you that name also. Just read the stories from the online and read it and repeat it. Okay, so and record your voice in the Anchor app. You can also add a little bit of the sounds to that your voice. So even you can add the voice sounds and all the things, it becomes excellent background. Okay, not necessarily all to ventriloquism. One of my friend who's who's a teacher there, he says that every teacher did not learn ventriloquism. See, if you don't know, not necessary. You can just put like this, and when you go to class, hi, hello, how, just change the
Hello, hi, how are you? What is your name?
you can just make, you can move your lips.
Hi, hello, how are you?
For this, you need to learn voice modulation exercises. That next time when I come, I'll show you. Okay.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Take your time. Every child takes at least 30 to 40 seconds to understand what is happening on the stage. Okay, just take it. Right. Okay. Right. Do look at, see the puppet is looking down. This is how. Okay. So to get all these things, you need to move your hands like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. If you put like this for half an hour, you'll get hand pain. Okay. The only way to avoid is to practice every day. And this is one more puppet. Okay. This is one more puppet. I put this hand in this puppet. Some action it should happen. When action is happening, children will love. Okay, when action is happening, children will love. Okay, right. This is. No, 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 no. Okay. If you want to tell the children about the good habits that they should take the bath every day, you can tell these puppets, right? And this is one more puppet which I have. I got a lot of puppets with me. When I go, the money I spend a lot of I spend money for two things: for buying the books and buying the puppets. And if you go to airport also, if I see good puppet, I buy. If I say good book, I buy the book and read, because it's very important. We don't know how the books are going to help us. We don't know how these puppets are going to help us. So I buy the puppets and practice a lot.
Hi, hello, how are you?
See, I'm not going, hi, hello, how are you? Most of the teachers, what you know, hi, hello, how are you? Slow.
Hi, hello, how are you?
Okay, see, all these puppets just move. That's all, only your hand. That's all. Okay, and your right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nothing more than this. Okay, nothing more than this. Right. This is how you need to learn these, practice this art form. This is how it's going to help you. So if you have any questions, you can ask me, teachers. I'll. Jyotija ma'am, is your mic on?
Yes, sir. My mic is on,
Not
sir.
able to listen to your voice, madam.
My mic is on, sir.
Maybe something else. Right.
Yes,
And
she
you
is
know this
audible, sir.
puppet, the puppet which I had, yeah. And some
Sir,
puppet doesn't have lip movement. What you can do is you can just put it like this. Okay, just do it like this. You use your hand. Right. Okay. There's so many tortoises. We have a lot of problems. Environment is changing, and so many people are killing the tortoise. And the tortoise will lay the eggs the beach, and it depends. The egg will hatch if it climate is temperature is hot. Otherwise, it will die. The egg will not hatch, and we'll have a lot of problems. If the tortoise are going away from the nature, then we have problems. All the cycle is going to get disturbed. So you need to explain what is important tortoise to them, and you can tell a story about the tortoise and the hair like this. All the stories you can do it. Okay, you can make him to sit on your head. Did anybody tried making the puppet sitting on the head? Like you can make it like this, like this, like this. You can play with these puppets. Okay. Yes. I play with the puppets. I do the shows with the children. I enjoy. I involve myself 100%. Yes. 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 Okay. Fine. Okay. My headset is okay, sir. Okay, fine. I don't know.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, yes, no. Okay, fine, ma'am.
Jyoti ma'am, can you speak?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me? Sir,
Yeah.
can you hear me, please?
Yes, I'm sorry, ma'am. Thank you so much, Abdul,
Yes, yes.
for rectifying this, helping me to rectify this. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir.
Any questions, ma'am?
Yes, sir. We have questions from the educators here. So one of the question goes like, how can one be creative and use the puppets effectively, especially for grades 4, 5, and 6? So we have requests for all the grades separately, but I would like to begin with like primary section and kindergarten, and probably we can go on for the senior classes as well.
So can you repeat the question, ma'am?
So the question is like, how can one use the puppets creatively or effectively? For see, I have the request for all the sections starting from kindergarten to primary classes, grade 4, 5, 6, and senior classes as well. For the teachers or the educators who are present here, they have requested separately for the guidance from your side.
Yeah, I can tell you one go. Way to be creative is to be every day. I don't know how much time I get up in the morning, 4 o'clock. I do meditation. Then I also do a little bit of yoga exercise. I listen to a lot of positive affirmations. Then I also watch a lot of videos on ventriloquism. Also read the books. So the way to be creative is, today we have internet available to all of us, and it's available on the mobile phones. What you can do is you can watch a lot of other videos. Okay, I saw other ventriloquists doing this, and I learned something from them. I improvised it. Similarly, you may watch other videos of some of the top artists who are performing. The Indian artists also, they're very good. They're doing in very good in Indian languages also, and you can watch them in Indian languages, and you can watch them in some of the foreign countries also. There, you can watch them and pick up some important tips from them. Okay, so when you pick up those important tips and you improvise it, when you practice every day, automatically your brain will start. When you focus, you will get creative thoughts. Okay, to do this show, I need 100% concentration. I don't even listen what's happening other side. I'm fully concentrated. This 30 to 45 minutes, my concentration is 100%. I'm doing this puppet also. Though I'm talking, my concentration goes to this side. How this puppet is moving. This puppet is how the teacher is reacting. This. If children are not reacting, then immediately change my puppet and immediately change the face of the puppet. If children not understand the dialogue, to change the theme. So all these things I practice. For example, hey, I'm going to tell a secret. Don't tell a secret. Don't tell a secret. Sleep. Sleep. I don't want sleep. Sleeping. Okay. Don't tell a secret. Sleep. I don't tell a secret. Don't tell. He's not. Keep quiet now. I don't want you to tell a secret. I'm not telling a secret. Madam, he's telling a secret. Okay. I just close my lips like this. A, E, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T. You're disturbing me. You're telling a secret. You sleep now. Don't tell a secret. I'm not a secret. A, E, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. I tell a secret. Please don't talk. Okay. Sometimes what happens when children are noisy, they unmute, they shout. You'll not understand. You'll be surprised. When I started an online session, one girl says, "Sir, I want to go to water." And one girl says water. One boy says, "Sir, I want to go to washroom." Then like that, all the children and some children say, "Come late," and say, "Sir, good morning, sir." And one says, "Good morning." God, I really started because teacher doesn't know how to operate this online when in the month of July, August. And I was putting the earphones and they're shouting, and some child doesn't know that unmuting will have. Though the person will not talk, the background sound, the father is shouting, mother is shouting, somebody is cooking. All the sounds just distract me. I had a lot of challenge in starting. So all this I could say, I could tell. Secret. I've got the secret. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. You're disturbing me. You're telling the secret. You want to tell the secret? Yeah, I want to tell the secret. Okay, what is ventriloquism? Is an art of voice throwing. Ventriloquism is a art of voice throwing. How do you do? I close my eyes and say A, E, C, D. Not close the eyes, close the lips. Okay. Say A, B, C, D. Close the lips. A, E, C, D, E. I'm not able to do it. Try again. Okay. L, G, H, I, J, K, L. And it's not happening, and it's not happening. And the hand, the sound is coming from. That's called ventriloquism. Okay, that's called ventriloquism. So you need to create the interest with children. So the only way to create interest is you need to be creative. See, nobody taught me how to do this. Okay, I created it. See, otherwise your teachers are like, please don't talk, please mute yourself. What child will understand muting means? Then I created this one. Okay, I can talk like this: sleeping, getting up, sleeping, getting up, sleep. So it creates a lot of impression on the child. Oh, this puppet is moving. You're telling the secret again? Nothing secret. See, this is how it's moving. You need to create a movement the puppets. The only way to create a puppet is keep it moving. Okay. Hi, hello, how are you? Okay. What do you sit in the class in the online class? I sit like this. My teacher said, sit straight, sit straight. I sit like this. 1, 2, 3. But you should not sit like this. You should not do like this. You should sit. Okay, sit straight like this. Sit straight. Yeah. And there's one more challenge. Teachers yourself, please tell the children to sit straight in the class. Make them to understand. Yeah, sit like this. Yeah, like this. Yeah. Okay, don't talk. Don't talk. Not like this. 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 Sit straight. Sit straight. Yeah. Okay. That's very good. So, children started learning. I'm doing shows for the children in Dubai also. Challenges are same everywhere. Okay, children, I get up in the midnight 12:30 and do the shows for the children in America also. Challenges are everywhere same. So those are the things. Okay, anything more, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for sharing so much about talkative puppets, sir. Actually, some of the educators, they would actually like to know about voice modulation tactics, the intonation to grab the attention of the learners. How to do that, sir?
Yeah, madam, I got a time 6:03 is a time, no 5 to 6. Can I exceed time for 5 more minutes? Abdul Salam.
Yes. You can take your own time.
I don't take my own time, sir. I respect all the teachers, educators.
Yes.
Yeah. See, teachers, the only way to learn the voice modulation is I teach voice modulation for the teachers also. Actually, there's 2 sessions. One is voice modulation, one is a puppet manipulation. So this is 2 sessions as separately. But now I'm teaching the voice. I'm also sharing a few tips on the voice modulation. See, teachers, you need to open your mouth and say A, E, I, O. U. When I say A, E, I, O, there's an vowel. They say A, E, I, O. It's not like A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, then ascending this one. You can do it like this. You do for 2 minutes, you can get in this. But if practice for 3, 4, 5 minutes, you'll get it properly. This will open up all your throat, and the throat will become very active. And one challenge which one teacher asked me, sir, we feel very much tired, sir, always shouting and always teaching. Can you tell us the techniques how to relax the voice? Simple teachers, take a deep breath and put your hand like this and say, 5 minutes you do, you'll get charged, right? I do sometimes 5 shows, 6 shows in a day, right? In a peak time with Christmas and all those things. So many schools will ask, sir, today's the last day, please do show for us. And I do almost 6 to 7 shows in a day. I don't get tired. Take a deep breath. Slow. First, concentrate, and relax. Most of you are not relaxing. There's a big challenge which we have. Relax. I'm very much relaxed. I'm very much happy with what I'm doing. So be happy with what you're doing. Be relaxed, and you can do better. Right? See, this is how you need to do the facial expressions. This is all you need to practice every day. Practice and rotating your tongue. Clockwise, anti-clockwise. 10 means 10 times clockwise, 10 times anti-clockwise. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So to rotate like this. And one more thing is your tongue twisters. She sells, seashells at the seashore, or any tongue twisters you can take, you can practice it regularly. So that will also improve your intonation and other things. And this is a few things which I could show. Otherwise, what happens, when I take the practical, most of my sessions are practical sessions, because I believe that if you don't do, you will not learn. Okay, so you should do it. If you do it now, at least try 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. You can. And one more thing I want to tell you for the teachers is, when doing the sessions, when doing the shows with puppets, always repeat some important messages 3 times, because child will not understand first time, second time. You need to repeat at least 3 times. So when you say 3 times, child will understand. Okay, so instead of telling 10 things and 10 stories and that and this, tell only 1 story. Tell important dialogues 3 times. That will get into the mind. So once the child gets into mind, child will be more interested in what they're doing. Okay, this is what teachers. So this is what small techniques which I could share about the voice modulation, right? Because voice modulation is a big topic. I attend international convention. Teachers and some of the top experts from Hollywood come and teach us how to do this voice modulation. Okay, this is small simple techniques which I share with you. Right, teacher, ma'am, Jyotija, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much, sir. These exercises and techniques are definitely going to help us a lot. Another question from the educators is from the language teachers, especially English, Hindi, and Arabic. They would like to, it's quite a burning question, because they actually want to know how to begin with storytelling, and how to introduce a topic, or how to go from known to unknown, or unknown to known.
Yeah, ma'am, what you need to do is, ma'am, I'll show this man with this puppet, right? If you want, you're using the puppets. If you're using the puppets, what you can make is make him sit like this. Okay, so look it like this. Look it like this. First connect to the children, connect to the people, your audience. First connect. Most of the teachers, the biggest mistake they do is they come and they do yeah, and they start up this class like. You start like that. No, children are not prepared. When you cook, no, what do you do? Make preparation. No, how much vegetables you need to add, how much water. You all make the preparation. Then you put it on the cook. You'll put the cooker on the stove. You'll not directly put the cooker on the stove. You make all proportionate. Then you put it on the stove. Similarly, you make all preparations. Environment there, and if you can use the color screens at the background, use this color screen. So your child will start thinking, okay, teacher has come with the puppet, she's going to tell a story, or what story she's going to tell, and you can interact with them. Okay, you can, what the questions, what story you're going to read. Any guesses? Small. Talk to them very little, slowly. Interact more with them. Hi, hello. We're going to tell a story. What story? You don't know? We will tell the story. Yes, they're interested. What's the story? Children, you know what is the story? You don't know? You don't know? Hey, we read yesterday. Yes, and take a book. Okay. This is a story book. We're going to read. No, this side you should read. Not this side. This is not the side. Not this side. This side. Okay, children, how you read stories? This is stories. No, come back. Okay. We'll read it. Don't hide it. Read it. Okay. Then start telling about the introduction. Small. You see you watch a lot of movies, Rajmouli movies. All how to start. Small introduction, slow, step by step. Don't be in a hurry. Have patience. When I'm doing the shows, some teachers say, Santosh, you have a lot of patience. They have patience. There is not the way. If you can't have patience, we cannot work with children. Okay. So some children are noisy, shouting. Patience. You shout, you scream, he will not talk to you. It's going. And slowly explain about 2-3 lines, introductions to them. then automatically I can start the story. That's how you can connect to the children. And you should always creative. People should all surprises. See, nobody guessed that this puppet would go like this. Nobody guessed like the puppet would go like this. Did you guess? We made a thought puppet would talk like this, like this. But I started creating because I started watching a lot of other videos. Then I started, okay, we can do like this. Okay, see. Come back. No, I don't want to. Please come back. No, please, no, please, please. I'm telling, please, please, please. Children learn. Please, you don't believe me. Children also, please, please, please. They'll tell 10 times, please, please with me. Okay, children, don't problem. I'll ask you. Okay, last time, come back. Okay, 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 okay. And sitting like this. I'm touching the hand. No, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch it. No. Don't touch it. Okay, don't touch it. So I'm not touching it. Nobody's touching it. The doll is getting irritated. This is not expected from the puppet. The behavior of the puppet is looking like real. Oh, don't touch me. Okay. 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 What is this? This is my head. Oh, this is your head? Yeah. This is your head? Yeah. Is it white or black? It's a black. It's looking like a white head. I can see a white head. Don't talk. Okay. Right. What do you want to do? Oh, my see, it's opening my mouth. The doll is opening its mouth. Yeah. And it's also raising its body. Yeah. Yeah. I can do like this. Yeah. Yeah. It's just yeah. Yeah. Oh. What happens? It looks real. Oh. Is your head real? My head real. Okay. Is your head? Yeah. What is this? What is it? There's an ant. There's no ant. There's no ant on the head. Okay. You take the bath? I take the bath. Really take the bath? Yeah, I take the bath. Use the soap? I use soap. What soap? Washing soap? Not washing soap. I use the bath soap. Okay. Bath soap. Is it Dettol soap? I use my favorite soap. What is that? Okay, children. Now we're going to start a story. Yeah. See, these are all the dialogues, teachers, you need to create on your own. That you need to practice. You should focus. You should understand all entire, and you should always have control of the people. This is what teachers. Okay, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir, for answering this question so beautifully. Mr. Abraham was there with hand raised. So if you would like to ask the question. Okay, we have another question from Ritika ma'am. How can we use this art for grades 9 and 10?
Yes, ma'am. Grade 9 and 10, I share these. I do ventriloquism, and I share telling about the concentration. How do you concentrate? Because goal setting is very important for 9th and 10th children. Okay, and behavior is also very important. Many children don't know how to behave properly. There's some common challenges. Bullying is the one problem, and girls talking bad about the boys talking to the girls. All these things were very, very common questions. Okay, now how to concentrate? You take the puppet and yeah, how to concentrate? Yeah, how do you concentrate? How do you concentrate? First, hold your hands. Yeah, hold your hands. Okay. Yeah, hold it like this. Yeah. Sit straight. Yeah. Hold your legs. Or sit like this. Sit like this. Then take a book. Okay. Then take a deep breath. Yeah. How do you breathe? Not with the mouth. With the nose. Okay. I don't know. 10 times. Okay, 10 times. Then sit straight. Then open your book. Yeah. Okay. Then focus on your book. Don't think too much about what's happening there and here. Yeah, nothing's happening. Okay, read it. Yeah. We don't understand. Read 10 times. Read 10 times. Yeah. Okay. And I was also telling about the global warming also. One teacher asked me, one school asked me, please can you tell about the global warming? So how do you control the global warming? The steps they can do, they can stop telling the parents to stop using the plastic paper and not to litter everywhere. So this is a few things which need to take up. And these things we can tell the children, they'll really understand. You need to connect with any subject you take, you need to connect with the children. The moment you're connecting, they'll get interested. If you're not connecting, they get disconnected. Then whatever you say, they'll not have any interest. So this phone problem also, right? Yeah, this is my phone. Excuse me. Okay. Hello, I'm teaching. How are you? I am doing a session for the teachers of CBSE schools. Okay. Okay. See you. Bye. Bye. Hello. Hello. Please don't use the phone for too long time. Okay, why should I not? It's not good. You need to focus and study. Okay, okay, please you no. And some parents were telling their children were fighting with their brothers and sisters because of the phone. No, no, this is my phone, this is my phone. And some children, they take the phone, they get very much upset. They get depressed also. And if there are some children, they run away from the houses also. These facts are happening. So you need to act all these things. Yeah, this is my phone. You're a good boy. Okay, very good boy. Okay, please give. Okay, I'm giving. I'll give it back. You will give it back to me? Yeah. Promise? Promise. Sure? Sure. I will give it back to me? Yeah. I'll give it back to you. Okay, give it. Okay. My phone. I'll give it. My phone. Give it. Don't worry. Yeah, that's my phone. Yeah. I'll give it back to you. Okay? No problem. Sit straight. Yeah. So this is how we need to. This is the topic. Concentration and the problems, all these things. Global warming. Only 9th and 10th will have, understand. So you need to connect to the children teachers. If you, the moment you connect to the children, you'll enjoy. And the only way to do is we need to do a lot of homework. Okay, without homework and without practice, we cannot do. You'll not believe me. I practiced 1,000 times this one moment. Okay, I sit in front of when I started doing online shows from my teachers, 5 to 6 o'clock every day morning. I used to practice each and every step. This, watching TV, watching myself in the mirror, and recording myself, and so watching on the screen. Okay, this is coming properly. This is coming properly. Okay, what can I do like this? What can I do like this? Okay. This is what. This is what. This is. I practice all my facial expressions, all these things. I practice at least 1,000 times. I have might have spent hundreds of hours practicing. No other choice. Reading the books also and writing also. I write my own script and practice, because what we say is also important. If the children don't like us, they will not listen to us. Right, ma'am? Anything more?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. I hope that this is going to answer the questions of many grade 9 and 10 teachers, those who have asked the question. And at the same time, it is going to solve the problem for how to introduce the moral value lessons. We have Rumani ma'am here with hand raised. Ma'am, if you would like to ask the question. Rumani ma'am.
I think
Okay,
she
so
has
we
gone.
have.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, probably. So another question, sir, we have from mathematics and science teachers. This is all about storytelling and introducing the topic, how to incorporate maths with puppet.
Yes, ma'am. This puppet is there. Okay. Yeah. What is 2 plus 3? 2 plus 3 is 5. What is 3 plus 2? 3 plus 2 is 5. What is 4 plus 1? 4 plus 1 is 5. What is 1 plus 4? 5. For everything you're saying, 5. It's 5 or not? No, you're copy cut pasting. I'm not copy cut pasting. You're copying. No. How many sides does a square has? What is square has? Square has 4 sides. How many sides does a triangle has? Triangle has 3 sides. How many sides does a rectangle has? Rectangle has 4 sides. How many sides does a circle has? Circle? Yeah. Circle doesn't have a side. Circle has a side. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. Okay, tell me how many sides does a circle? Circle has 2 sides. Inside, outside. Inside, outside. The small things which you do in the mathematics, you can incorporate. So nothing is imposed in mathematics. You can tell in science also, in social also. Take this as an, to bring a change in your classrooms. These days, the children are very fast. They're learning a lot of things on Google, but Google is only gives information, doesn't give the exact answers or solutions. One challenge I was facing, some teachers asked me, sir, can you tell the children about they're using every time we talk something, they go to Google, they learn, and they say, we know better than teachers. They know information. They don't know how to use that information for learning and using their common sense and knowledge doesn't give unless until you add on some value and put it into practice. Okay, teachers, this is what you can use the mathematics and you can use it. These are common questions, teachers, which I have answered hundreds of times. So I don't have any problem in again answering these questions to you. Okay, right, ma'am. Anything more, ma'am?
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, there's another question wherein the teachers, they want to know about how to involve students in the preparation and showcasing of puppets rather than the teachers.
How to involve the children in the puppet? Okay, what you can do is you can conduct a workshop for them, right? And I have showed you the socks puppet, how to make the socks puppet. Like this, there's so many other how to make a puppet. There's some good websites are there, right? So you can buy simple puppets where they are inexpensive. Everybody can have the puppet and they can use it. So like what happens, sometimes children will come with their own stories. Instead of you telling the doing the story session, they'll start doing the story session. Sometimes children involved, they do the sessions for their own classroom teachers, student. So it just involve them. For them, they need to buy a small puppet, so they can come out like socks puppet they can do, or they can do the handkerchief. You'll not believe me, one child, when I showed in summer camp, I showed her this puppet, how to make a socks puppet. You'll not believe me, that girl, so smart she was. What she did was, I showed her this is how you should make the puppet. And she did, she put the pink lipsticks to the lips, and she drew red lines with the circles, and she put all black hair. And so look, it's so nice, so creative. Children are more creative. You need to initiate them. Okay, children are not buckets to be filled, but you need to lead them, and you should fire their imagination. They'll come out with lot of solutions, teachers. Okay, so she came with a nice lipstick with the pink, black, and some girl also putting earrings also to comment. So children will come out. You just need to initiate, and you just need to encourage them. That's all. Okay, and the more teachers.
Right. Thank you, sir. Sir, actually, one of the teachers would like to know how to teach a topic like train in grade 4. And some of the teachers are also inquisitive about knowing the links and the site names which you're talking about or discussing about.
One is Anchor app. I told you, ma'am. And there is I just have those things in my. Because I did not prepare the PPT because of lack of time. I'll do one thing, teachers. I'll make a PPT with all these things, and I'll share with the Abdul Salam sir. I can those who participated, those who want to learn, they can just, even the books also, what the books I read, I also share with you. I also share the websites also where you can get all the information. To give me a little time, teachers, I'll make a separate PPT for the your CBSE Schools Association, and I'll share it with you, which will help you to you. Okay, teachers, I promise you that, and I'll do it, and I'll share it with the Abdul Salam sir. Okay, right. Any questions?
Thank you, sir. Sir, there is a special request for how to make this effective for special need children or children with language learning abilities or learning abilities.
What do you mean by that? Can you just
how to use this technique or make it effective for special need children or children with learning difficulties?
See, we say learning difficulties. Teaching difficulties also there are not teachers. How many teachers are there who can teach very highly? With the schools, are the school difficulties also there. I was reading good book written by one US principal, and she has a lot of 30 years of experience. She was telling, you always say students with difficulty. The teachers also, they know the difficulties. If you take examples of Einstein, you take Thomas Alva Edison, teachers rejected them because they are not good in the studies. They said they are not good students. Their common sense is low. They have very low IQ. Okay, low IQ. So when you have low IQ, they said they are unfit. Then mothers took them and they started teaching according to their level of learning. So what happened when they started learning according to their level of learning, the way they can learn? We got Einstein, who became a very great scientist. We got Thomas Alva Edison. We were sitting in front of the screen because of Thomas Alva Edison, the light and all those things, big innovations, all these things, Thomas Alva Edison. Otherwise, would have lost if a teacher, but the mother would have believed the teacher. No, the teacher is said my son is having learning difficulties, is unfit. So nobody's having difficulties. Only thing is we need to understand the way the child is learning. Okay, the techniques, what you can use is all these techniques what I taught teachers, practice it, and you yourself will find what solution this I can put it here, this I can put it here. If you want, I don't mind doing one more session. If you want, I can share my email ID. You can write to me. I keep connecting a lot of workshops for the teachers, and I do for the corporates also. Because in corporate people also feel a lot of depression. So for them also I do this online sessions for some fun part of them. I also do a lot of workshop for other schools, teachers, and the professionals also, the company secretary students and child accountant students also. So I keep doing a lot of workshops and I can share many things. So the way you can use it for the learning disabilities or people with difficulties, understand what's the difficulties they're facing it, and read books. Books reading is very important, teachers. Without reading, how can you find a solution? Because so many books are there about on different topics. Read them and try to incorporate this into the solution and find your own solution. Because I can't judge what is the problem you're facing. So you need to find your own solution. The only way to find a solution is understand challenges and read the good books and try to incorporate. And if you really want more help, I can do it. I can share my email ID. You can write to me. Okay.
Thank you, sir. I hope this will help a lot of educators indeed. We have Angel Lindsay, ma'am. with her hand raised. Ma'am, you can ask your question. Angel ma'am. We have Ritu Sharma ma'am with her hand raised. Okay, sir. Another question from the educators. I don't know. Angel ma'am is unable to probably unmute herself.
No, she is speaking.
Yes,
Please.
Yeah, good evening. The session was really good. Thank you so much. In the attendance form, there is a place for choosing the session and the date. But today's event is not mentioned. Can you just check and tell me for that?
It's there, ma'am. Please refresh.
Oh, fine, sir. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Please ask questions related to the topic. Ambika ma'am, you can ask.
Yeah, good evening all. Thank you so much, Abdul sir, for arranging this. Sir, it was a wonderful session. So I am a kindergarten teacher, and every month in our school we have a puppet theater, and we used to do puppet show. You know, more than monotonously talking, when we show these things, the children, they get into the subject and they become a more creative person. Thank you so much, Santosh sir. It was a great session. Learned a lot of things from you, and your voice modulation especially. It was wonderful. Sir, Abdul sir, thank you so much for arranging this.
So one last question, I suppose. Is it possible for the teachers to learn the art of ventriloquism? And is there any training course available wherein they can enroll and learn it professionally, which can enhance their professional skills?
In India, I'm teaching ventriloquism professionally because what I'm teaching, what I shared, I learned from the international ventriloquist at America, and I train the teachers, the teachers who are learning this ventriloquism. And if you can just contact Abdul session for the CBSE school teachers, and we can do, because what I did today is I had a lot of things to tell and tack, and I was moving. But if you want to learn ventriloquism exclusively, I will go very slow. I teach. I show the techniques also. Still, I can go very slowly where you can understand each and every step. Anybody can learn this ventriloquism. It's not at all difficult actually. Okay, you can learn, teachers. I can help you to learn this. You can contact Dr. Abdul Salam sir. He may arrange a session where we all can meet again once again and can learn this one. Okay, right.
Yes,
I
sir.
think we can have small group sessions, sir, wherein teachers will divide into rooms and we'll have.
Yes, sir. Actually,
Customized,
many
I
of the
think.
teachers are looking forward to more sessions. They have requested for that.
This is starting, madam. If you can have more sessions. Yeah. Anything more, teachers?
We have Sonal ma'am with her hand raised. Sonal ma'am, you can ask your question.
Yes, hello. Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. So I just wanted to know that you have the puppets which are already made. Do you also teach the puppets like how to make them apart from the sock puppet? Because I have been doing ventriloquism and I know a bit of it. So I just wanted to know if you have any workshops where you like teach making of the puppets.
Teaching making puppets a different, altogether different thing, madam. I don't teach how to make the puppets. The other peoples are there, other experts are there who teach you how to make the puppets. If you want, you can have the sessions. They will show you how to make with the paper puppet, how to make with the puppets with the cloth. My friends are there, my colleagues are there. If you want, I can connect them to you. Okay, right. Because
we can conduct one session, sir, madam. We will be doing it soon.
Yeah, because I think Dr. Abdul Salam sir may arrange that session also for you in coming days. I'm so happy to. Right. Anything more, ma'am?
Yes, sir. So I think we are done with the question answer. Shall we wrap up the session?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for the scintillating session. I am proud to be a part of this session. And in fact, I would like to say there is great amount of learning which I'm taking as a takeaway from today's session. So here we wrap up this question answer session also. I hope our educators will also appreciate the learning of this informative session and will apply the techniques they have learned today in their personal sessions. Thank you so much, sir. It's such a great honor and privilege and opportunity for me to thank you all the educators present here. Kindly note that the attendance and the feedback form is already posted in the chat. Please fill it up before leaving. On behalf of Bharat Sahodaya, I would like to express our heartfelt gratitude and a deep sense of appreciation to Mr. Santosh Kumar for such a wonderful and enriching session. I express my deep gratitude to Dr. Abdul Salam Sir for unprecedented support and guidance. A special thanks to our wonderful IT and technical team, Mr. Arun Mohan Sir and Arafat Sir. Last but not the least, my heartfelt gratitude to all the education fraternity for their participation and humble support. Education is the path to innovation. We will meet you soon in the next webinar with another interesting topic. I would like to request Dr. Abdul Salam Sir now to wind up the session.
So can I
Thank
take
you. Thank you, Mr. Santosh. Yes.
Can you take a minute, sir? Before
Yes,
you,
please, please, please.
I just want to thank Abdul Salam sir, and I want to thank Jyoti Jain ma'am also. And I also want to acknowledge I am one of the people who inspired me. Is the Cochin Kalabavan is from Kerala. They are the wonderful artists used to come to Hyderabad to perform during Onam. They are the people who inspired me when I was in my very young age, want to learn something new. And a lot of great people there, many of them died, but I owe a lot to the Cochin Kalabavan. This I just want to acknowledge because it's from the Kerala. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Santosh. I think this session is going to be unforgettable for everyone. It is such a brilliant session. As you can see, the chat box is full of appreciation. If there is another word more than excellent, that would fit this session. So thank you so much for coming and giving us this, not only this enlightenment, but we were also entertained. And respected participants, this is a very powerful, tool, and ventriloquism is the most powerful tool you can use in expressive arts, and also it can be used for art integrated learning. And this puppet, technique can be used to sensitize children on various themes. For example, their behavioral issues and the common themes that we see around us, in order to sensitize children about them. And this is the best technique I felt, because when Santosh was showing the phone, the child, that means the puppet wants to hold on the phone to himself, but using this ventriloquism, we are telling the child it's not good to look at the screen like this. So this is going to be very imprinted in the children's mind, not only in school, but in families. We can try, this ventriloquism, just using the puppet. So we will soon arranging how to make puppets, but this session is a remarkable one, a very brilliant one, an extraordinary one, I believe. Thank you so much, Santosh sir and Jyoti ma'am. That was a wonderful job you have done for helping us throughout the session, and all the educators who have gathered. Your support is our strength. Please be connected. We will be doing more and more for you, but with a request, please do practice and implement in the classroom. That is our mission. Please do it. Thank you so much. Let's wind up. Thank you each and everyone. Thank you, Santosh sir. We'll connect once again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Jyoti. Thank you, Arun Mohan sir, everyone. Thank you.